Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So I would like to give you some tips on where you can get additional carbohydrates for your training and racing, which is cheaper and more natural. Uh, there's so many source of energy that we can use. It's either we go natural or solid foods like banana, bread, a simple chocolate bar. But right now, what I like to do, what I like to use, it's either I use maple syrup and honey. So I'm not going to talk about detailed explanation about the ingredients or the composition of maple syrup and honey and which one is better. But I can do that on the other video. But just like to give you an idea on how I use it is that, so for example, every 60 ml of maple syrup, it has a 55 grams of carbohydrates. So basically 55 grams, if you're going to convert that into gel, sometimes gel somewhere around 23 to 25 grams of carbohydrates each sachet. So if you take 60 ml of maple syrup, then that is equivalent of 2 gels. For honey, in every 40 grams, which is equivalent to 2 tablespoons of honey, it has a 32 grams of carbohydrates. So basically, that will be somewhere around 1.5 sachet of gel. So that will give you an idea if you're going to use maple syrup or honey and instead of using gel. But the question now is that how are you going to use that on your training? All right. So what I do right now is that I have this bottle that it has, I don't know if you can see it, it has some mark where you can see it is 60 ml, 30 ml, 60 ml, 90 ml, 120 ml, 150, 170 ml. Now, it's a good way for you to use this kind of source of energy or source of carbs, because what I do is that, so for example, it's up to you if you want to use pure honey or pure maple syrup. What I do is I combine it, and just like for this one, it's a 50-50, it's a 60 ml of honey and a 30 ml of maple syrup, so a total of 90 ml combination of maple syrup and honey. It just depends on which taste you want. And also once I have the measurement, then I'm gonna have my own calculation of how much carbs in grams this bottle has. And in order for me to take it more easier, because honey is very thick and maples and also is very sweet, I'm just gonna add a little bit of water. Basically what I do is that I put warm water so that it would be easier for me to dissolve the thickness of the mixture. And in that way, when I do my training, I'm just gonna sip. So for example, this one, let's say this is a combination of let's say a 180 grams of carbohydrates. And 80 grams of carbohydrate, that will be, I basically most likely I will take that 1 hour or more than 1 hour of training, and I can divide my intake, and yeah, that's how I take it. And it's very useful, very economic, and so far it gives what I need. So if you have any question, let me know, and I hope that you learned something from what I'm doing right now. Thank you.